Hi, in this video I'm going to introduce you to the Blackboard learning management system that your school has acquired access to. It essentially enables you to create an online component to your classroom and has a whole bunch of tools that will definitely help make teaching and learning more efficient in many ways and allow you to have an even greater impact than the large impact you're already having. We should first start off by looking at the 4 key tools which teachers universally have found extremely useful, and I'm sure you'll find very beneficial as well. The first tool we shall have a look at is the content tool. This tool allows teachers to essentially place all their class content in one place and easily disseminate it to students. The content could be PowerPoints, PDFs, images, website links, videos, literally any type of content. The format of the file really doesn't matter. It could be any multimedia. After that, we shall look at the communication tool. This tool makes it very easy for us to communicate with students and parents, either all the students in the class or even just a small subset of those students if I want. And I can communicate with them either via email or SMS, and all this can be done just within a few clicks. Then we shall move on to the assignment tools. This tool allows us as teachers to very easily set up assignments or homeworks. The platform comes fully loaded with question banks on every topic in the syllabus that you can then have students solve as homework. These assignments, these homeworks are then automatically graded, and students get instant feedback on their correct and wrong answers while everything is still fresh in their head. So in addition to helping them hugely this way, it's also great for us as teachers, as because the grading is automated, we don't need to anymore spend time tediously correcting one homework after another. And this, then frees up more time for us to do other more interesting things, such as say, prepare more for our lectures or spend more time one-on-one helping out students. Then the 4th key tool we shall look at is the collaboration tool. This tool will allow us as teachers to connect with other teachers from different schools and easily connect and share content or even just exchange thoughts. For example, this tool could be used to obtain original copies of prelim papers and solutions from other schools very easily. Right, so we shall first have a look at these 4 key tools, and then we shall move on to other tools which many teachers also find very handy. Right, so of these handy tools, one of the tools that we'll look at is the grading tool. Okay, this will help simplify the process we currently use for grading. Then we'll move on to the attendance tool, which will make it easier and a lot faster for us to take attendance in the class. Then after that, we'll move on to the report card tool. So if you're a teacher and the school requires that you put together a report card at the end of every term or at the end of every year, this tool will help you do that very, very easily. Then we'll move on to the calendar tool and the to-do lists. Okay, this makes scheduling and planning seamless and makes it easier for us and students to keep track of upcoming tasks and deadlines. This is also something that could be useful for parents, just so that they have an idea of, oh, okay, so these are the assignments that my student has to get done over the next week or so. Then we'll move on to polls, feedback, and survey tools. This allows us to quickly gather student opinion and in certain situations helps ease decision making. Lastly, we shall then look at the class recording tool. So this is a tool that's useful only if I'm using a smartboard at school, and it allows me to pretty easily record my entire class lesson within just a few clicks, and then make that lesson, the recording, available to all of my students very easily through the platform. If they just want to review it later, or maybe they've missed a class, or there are a few things they didn't understand, and they can go back and quickly relearn those topics and hear that explanation in additional time. So these are the 10 tools we should really be covering over the next few sessions. And the focus really to start with is just on the first 4 tools, and then we shall move on to the other tools after that. So in the next lesson, we'll just look at the content tool and see how we can share content very easily with our students.